So did you see Woody's talk this morning on Channel 9?
I watched on the website.
Yes, with
between Jatuporn and Surya Sai.
Yes, I watched it. I thought it's interesting.
Yes.
For the first time, they sat together and they reminded each other that they had been friends.
They were fighting together during the 1992 uprising.
Yeah. So I think it was a nice sort of meet-up, and Woody managed to get them together, and they were kind of praising each other. They said, he's a nice guy. The other guy said, yeah, he's a funny guy, and we were together fighting. He was with Ram Kamheng, Jatuporn said. I was with Ram Kamheng, and Surya Sai was with Kasetsart University, and we were working as student activists together. And then, they didn't say it, but they sort of shared a lot of ideology as young students. But they broke up because of Thaksin.
Right.
They didn't say it, but you saw no reasons why they should be fighting if they had followed the same kind of thinking as young students to make this country democratic, to work for the country, patriotism and everything else.
Yes.
And the only reason I could figure out from what they said was that once Thaksin became Prime Minister, Jatuporn chose to be on Thaksin's side and Surya Sai chose to be on the other side.
Right, and Kun Surya Sai seemed to be very compromising. He sounded very compromising.
Yeah.
He said he even avoided saying that they are on the opposite side.
Yeah.
He said that we are on different sides, which is quite different there. And that is what a lot of yellow shirts cannot stand. They bombarded the website of Pujatkan, ASTV website with a lot of comments, not against Jatuporn, but against Surya Sai himself. He said that
what particular reason was that they were against?
Well, a lot of comments have to do with the manner in which the red shirt was involved during on May 19 last year, the burning of the building and everything about that. And they said that Surya Sai should have consulted the yellow shirt movement before deciding to go to the TV program.
So did the yellow shirt say that
they said that he decided by himself to join the program. And our sources close to Kun Woody told us that it was just nothing. Kun Woody was accepting some challenges from someone that he could never ever bring the two guys to sit together, and he just managed to do it.
Yeah, but I see nothing wrong with it.
I see nothing wrong with it either.
I think it was just a talk show, and that these two guys, maybe in opposite camps, but they could come and say, "Hey, we agree to disagree." I think those critics in the yellow shirt camp was just overreacting.
Right, and one comment I said that the two guys are the same on only three things.
Yeah.
Drinking and singing, karaokeing, and then women.
Really?
Right. They said that the only three things that Surya Sai and Jatuporn have in common. Just for your information.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting that Surya Sai did say during the program that he has told the Yingluck government that if it continues to concentrate on Thaksin Shinawatra, it would not last long, and that the government should instead be working on the election pledges on economic welfare, equality, and working for the country.
That should matter. When Kun Surya Sai is concerned, I think that is what matters. What he said, what his proposal.
He did make it a point to say it.
Right.
And I saw Woody getting a bit nervous, and then he tried to point to Jatuporn as soon as possible so that Jatuporn can react. And Jatuporn, made his stand again, saying that the government will work on the election pledges, and whatever Thaksin get will not be different from what the rest of the country, 64 million people, get. So each of them was making its own position clear.
Yes, but to me, Kun Surya Sai is more opening up during the program, and Kun Jatuporn was more or less saying the same thing that he's been saying to the public. But Kun Surya Sai, it's a big surprise, and to me, it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I see that as a very nice gesture on both sides, that they were telling us for the first time, for me anyway, that they had known each other for a long time. And that at one point, Suryasai said, you know, one day during the height of the confrontation between the yellow shirt and the red shirts, I walked into a hotel lobby and I saw Kun Vira Musikapong and Kun Jatuporn having coffee. So, you know, I went in and greet them, and in fact, Kun Suryasai called Vira P and Jatuporn P Tu, P Vira, and said, so I joined them for a coffee. And I'm sure a lot of people walking past will be quite surprised as to why I was with them and all this, you know. There's nothing wrong with people who disagree with one another to sit down and talk.
Right. So who should be invited next to the Woody program?
Because maybe because it's Woody, then these two guys agreed to meet up.
Yes.
If it was a political program, I don't think they would have come.
Would be more difficult.
So it's to me, it's not just a talk show program. I think both of them wanted to show the public that they were ready for reconciliation up to a point. But at least I think this, compared to the public television broadcast with Apisit reading the team and Vira Musikapong leading the team. Remember, Jatuporn was there too with Vira, right?
I was tweeting.
Tweeting there. Just the difference between the two programs, you know, was obvious. That the first one was, you know, both sides were trying to convince the public that they were not going to yield to each other, that they were going to stick to their conditions. But the Suryasai and Jatuporn's program was a different kind of sort of, I think, purpose. Both of them wanted to show the public that they were willing to reconcile.
Right. And they're all friends.
Yeah, they're all friends. So I don't see anything wrong with it, except that if you feel that you can never ever talk to your enemy or the other side, then that would
That's
be...
where the problem started. Yes.
So I think it's a nice program, and I think we should congratulate Woody for having been able to bring them together, and both of them would, I'm sure, face criticism from their own camps. But that is what both of them, being famous people, should be ready to face. There's nothing wrong with it.